Okay. Hey girl, hey. How's
Hey
it going?
girl, hey.
Hi.
Good.
I'm so excited. We were just catching up a little bit before we hit record, and I love your story even more now, honestly, because you're in business, you're doing the thing, you're hitting the challenges, you're putting yourself out there enough to where, you're learning all about business and how to grow and build a business and how to put yourself out there and how to course correct and all the things. So before we kind of dive into your story a little bit, or your business a little bit, can you just share what it is that you do and a little bit about the work that you do?
Okay, well, first, my name is Reinvention, and I am a holistic health coach. And I help entrepreneurs who have been neglecting their health because so many of us do. I
And
help them
smoothie
basically,
because of your reminder today. Thank you.
yes, because we're just in that hustle and grind mindset nonstop. So I help entrepreneurs build a body and life that they love through a mind, body, and spirit detox.
Oh, so
And
good.
Yeah, because healing is holistic, you have to take care of your whole self. And just as an entrepreneur, we get so caught up in feeling like we equate our worth to the level that we produce. And that's just so not true. And it's just a better way to do business. And even coming into your program, honestly, like even in the beginning, talking about the mindset and the work that you give us, like that literally puts you in a different energetic space on even how to do business,
Totally.
right? Like just putting you in a space of more like it's already happened, a space of abundance versus like this scarcity mindset and this lack mindset. It's so much harder, and you have to work a lot harder as an entrepreneur when you're in that scarcity mindset. So even like your module one, like with the mindset shift is super helpful.
Yeah. Mindset is so important for sure. And like treating it like a business and showing up like I am a six-figure business owner. How am I going to make these decisions today? What am I going to do today? It's
Yeah.
a very different energy than like coming at this like, well, maybe I'm gonna, post a so like
Mhm.
completely different. So what were your biggest struggles or what as like as a business owner, what were you struggling with before you came into Soul Business Accelerator? What were your challenges?
Mm, my biggest thing was I just needed strategy.
Yeah, like,
I felt
how do
like,
I build this business? What do I do? Right.
yeah, honestly, like literally what attracted me to you was the lifestyle that I saw you living.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was like it was a very like just chill in the mountains, serene, like smoothie type. And I was like, I, I want that as a business owner. And when you said, and you don't have to like be on social media in order to make six figures, I was like, that's exactly what I'm looking for because I have this love-hate relationship with social media. Like I really appreciate it because you have so much reach with it, but I don't want to be a business to where I'm solely relying on social media.
Yeah.
So when I saw one of your, I think I honestly was like randomly Googling, you popped up honestly.
Yeah,
And when I listened to you, to one of your recordings or whatever, and you gave away some information, I was like, yes, like this is exactly what I want because I don't want to have to be, posting on social media and relying on it because what if social media crashes one day and then does my business crash? Like, I don't want that to happen.
Yep.
So, and then I need external marketing strategy. So that was my biggest struggle is having a strategy, having a structure, and that's literally exactly what you delivered in this program.
Yeah, it's like how to go from point A to point B. Yeah.
Exactly. And so many different, like how to go to point A to point B, but then also the in between, like different ways to tweak and, different routes to go.
Yeah, like we were just
Like,
talking
okay, you
about,
can,
yeah, you were just sharing about how you had a workshop. Was it just last week or this weekend with 20 people and four of
mhm,
them booked consultations with you, which is like
yeah,
yeah, and that's really the strategy that's one of the main strategies I suppose that we teach. And I even do those still today.
that, oh. Your workshop, honestly, because I did a workshop before I joined this program. I did one workshop before I joined this program. And the difference was I was given so much information.
Yeah.
So when I saw your strategy for the workshop, I was like, oh, this is different. This is really honestly speaking to someone's literally speaking to someone's um their limiting beliefs and having to get them to see the way that they're thinking and to shift their mindset. And like, yes, there's a little bit of teaching, but it's like very little compared to like what I was doing before, which was just like throwing so much information at them because I felt like, oh, I want to get so much value from this, but it wasn't really helping.
Yeah.
And that workshop I did, no one booked. But this workshop I did, well, excuse me, 4 people booked, and people were literally having like those aha moments that you were talking about in the module. And it's just like the structure of that workshop makes so much sense. And honestly, I feel like it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're creating insights and ahas and breakthroughs for them in the workshop that we help you create, as opposed to like what you did. And most people do is they think that they're going to hold a workshop and they're going to teach all these things and they dump all this stuff. And then the person ends up leaving confused, overwhelmed. And they're like, well, also, I don't need coaching because now I've just got everything that I need right now. I'm going to go implement this first. And then if I need you, I'll come back later. So we help you to, yeah, like you said, restructure that so that after the workshop, they want to come in and work with you. It's like that's the next natural step.
Exactly. So yeah, the biggest thing is I just got so much structure and just clarity from SBA. This gave me structure and clarity. So I was like, okay, I know what to do. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing this month. I know who I'm reaching out to. I know how to tweak if I need to tweak. Like it literally is a roadmap. You you're not exaggerating when you say it. Like it literally is a roadmap. You just do this and you just do it over and over again, then it's gonna work.
Yep, absolutely. Yes. And I'm so excited for your 2024 because it's going to be six figures.
Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. I'm receiving that. I'm declaring that. I'm claiming
Receive.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
declare all of it.
Yeah.
Well, if there's somebody on the fence, well, let's actually, rather than being on the fence of joining the program, like let's say um, someone is in your shoes right now and they're struggling and they're like, I don't know where to start and I don't know what to do in my business. What would be your one piece of advice for them?
Mm, if you are struggling, you don't know where to start. I would say that um, just acknowledge the fact that what you're doing isn't working. Number one, and know that okay, stop trying to you're doing the same thing and trying to get different results is what they call insanity. Okay. Just I just posted about that. So know that you need help. And honestly, like even going back to what I said, like I wanted someone who you need someone who's further along than you, who has done what you wanted to do, right? Who is in that space that can truly help you. Like you need that. So just acknowledging that you need that help and to take that leap because what's the other option is to keep doing what you're doing and getting the same results. And I feel like when you do that, you literally waste time.
Yeah.
So like stop wasting time, make the investment because you're going to make the investment back and really that's it. Like just do it.
Make the
just
decision to do it.
just make the investment, right? Like you are investing, like you said, coming from that space of having that six-figure mindset, that's a six-figure mindset, is investing in yourself, right? Like, because the other thing is, my question, even like as a coach, is what does it cost you to not make that?
Yep.
Because you're losing out so much more when you don't make that investment. It's costing you a lot more.
Time, other money, trying to figure it out. Yeah, it costs you so much.
Right.
I always have a coach also, and I always choose my coach, one, based on who do I resonate with, and two,
Right.
who has proof that they've gotten results for clients, and three, like you said before, who has created what I want to create. And that's one of the things they actually talk about in Think and Grow Rich. Successful people don't reinvent the wheel. Successful people model other successful people, take their strategy and their process, put it in their own business, implement it, and then they move on to the next. Like they don't just sit there and throw shit at the wall.
Yes.
Sticks. Yeah.
Yeah, you literally took the words out of my mouth. I said, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I don't want to. Why? Why do I want to? I literally have nothing to prove. Like, I'm not trying to do that.
Oh my God, I love you. I know, same, right? Why would you? Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to always sometimes put myself back into the very beginning stages. And we're not really taught as we go through life to invest in ourselves. I think especially as
Mhm.
women, we're taught to like put ourselves last and put everyone before ourselves. And so it's a really unique concept for a lot of us until we get into the habit of being an entrepreneur, whereas the entrepreneurial mindset and the way to be an entrepreneur, you're always investing money before you get anything back. Like that is being
Yes.
an entrepreneur. Before every single month, before I have $200,000 come in, I am putting 80,000 out. And then it's like, well, I may or may not get this back. I don't,
Yeah.
but
But another thing, yes, exactly. Another thing to think about too, as an entrepreneur, you need people to spend money with you, right? How do
yeah,
you want people to spend money with you when you're not willing to invest?
that that is one that is freaking hands.
Like, there's no way where you're trying to get people to spend money with you when you don't even spend money with other people. Like, that just energetically, that's not going to work.
It's not gonna work, and it's not gonna work. That is absolutely so true. I love that so much. You're a badass coach. Like everyone needs to work with you. So where can we find you? Tell us what your website is, what's your social media, where are you at?
So right now you can find me on social media. You can find me on Instagram at the_healthy_move. So right now you can find me on social media, on IG and then Facebook as well. It's the same thing, the_healthy_move. And I do have links. My website is under construction, so that's being worked on right now. But my social media, there's a collage of information. There's a way that you can book with me for a free consultation as well on there. And that's it.
Amazing. I love you. You're amazing. You're incredible. Thank you so much for just giving your little pointers here today. I think it's so helpful for anyone who's starting out to hear, like some pieces of advice from someone who's gone through it. So thank you, Ray.
Mhm. Thank you.